Ooh-wee! Sweat Equity Podcast, the number one comedy/business podcast on the globe.
Oh, man. Yep.
And in the world charts, we're number one business/comedy.
Yeah, I know.
See
We need
that?
to make that thing for Apple Podcasts after this. I just remembered. 45-second thing. We'll talk about it later.
You know, the
My
best
bad.
part of writing tasks down is during the podcast.
I know.
Neither of us remember or write it down. Hey, remember,
Otter.ai does.
look, if you're watching on video, you're seeing me trying to flex a little bit as we're doing this.
Oh, I forgot.
Because I'm shirtless and Eric needs to get on board. We need to look like we're getting ready for Key West, baby. Fire Island. So if anybody wants some man meat video, head over to sweatequitypod.com. If you're listening on audio, like most of y'all do, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, give a 5-star review, give it a little rating. That all helps. Subscribe. Hey, share this with a friend. If you don't want to do anything with our sponsor,
Do it.
Squarespace,
We'll do it live.
you know, the best thing you can really do, better even than being a Squarespace user.
You just touched my leg.
From our link, I did it on purpose. From our link is to share this episode or this podcast with a buddy. If a gay man, I want a big gay following.
Yep.
I want big,
Well, we got to keep this
physically big gay guys,
up. Touching my leg.
double income, no kids, and damn, if gays get around you, we're fucking doing live shows like no problem.
Okay.
I'll tease this episode out.
You coming?
I'm going to tell you how, if you're a lady, how to make that side hustle money by showing non-nudes online.
Oh, yeah.
And then we used to do something funny or helpful at the beginning of the show. Hey, if you publicly post your Venmo transaction, you're a psycho.
Yeah. Why was that ever? Okay, let's just
Right?
we'll get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I had to throw something out there at the top, keeps the new people
What a
in,
tease.
whatever, all that shit. Let's get it going. Hotty toddy.
What about my sweat equity? Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
What if I do like,
What about my sweat equity?
what if I squat like a gargoyle and just
What?
See how
show
long
off
you
the
can do it.
quads? No, I can't do that more than 5 more seconds.
Oh, you're way tanner than me, huh? Look at that.
Yeah. Dude, you think I'm white.
I don't give a shit.
My ass and legs are only white. And then it's all black.
Yeah. Right?
Right in the ding area.
The ding.
The ding area.
Not long enough to call it whatever the end of ding is.
It's short for mandingo dick.
Oh. Weird chunk in the middle, I guess.
If you guys want to hit our sponsor, Squarespace, to make a website, it's in the description. I
Did
forgot
you-
to put that in the intro. We went
Wow,
long.
this is gonna be a bad one. We're not gonna be sticking around very long.
Look, this is going to be a mini episode.
I spent 3 hours trying to get this show to you people.
Wow, you really rounded up on that one.
Bro,
What are you,
this
Congress?
It's not day one though.
I know.
How many times did I delay it? It's
but
a
who tells you they just fixed the problem and gives you the aggregate hours?
I do.
Well, you would say I
Round
spent
up.
3 hours total in the last
No.
week.
No, you watched all 3 hours too.
It was pretty hot, I gotta say.
Oh my god.
Sexy Nick Burns, Slick Burns, your computer guy. What's it called? What do you? I mean,
I mean, wait, it's 7:51, and you were.
I got here
at 5:30.
but I'm like
2 hours and 21 minutes.
I'm y'all's version of the code
3
man.
hours,
I'm
dude.
like the code man from Step by Step. I'm like the dude that lives in the driveway
Oh yeah.
inexplicably, and that's not creepy.
All right.
Hey, little kids, I'm the weird guy that smokes and lives
Yeah.
outside. I don't have a
I mean,
job.
I kind of got it though. It's pretty much writes itself.
Yeah, but
He's a stoner. He just lives in a van.
they could have just said there's a guest house in the back.
Why?
they
There was
have-
already a barber shop for some reason.
Was there?
Yes.
I don't remember that.
Salon.
Wow, I was probably playing with my
Wasn't it?
my pud.
Didn't they have it right
Susan-
there? And she cut hair.
Dude, Suzanne Summers still hot at like 75 now.
Yeah. Go for it.
Thigh master. I don't want to brag. My physique looks pretty good on camera. Pretty. But you know what I was daydreaming today, actually?
nothing.
About we had our former and future producer, who was our third mic for a while, John Paul, on Sunday, we were trying to coerce him into doing an episode before the Bucks game.
Right. What happened?
Sunday
The stuff
Funday.
wasn't working. I got to sit in front of the stupid computer.
Oh man, you saved us. You're a hero.
Patronize me.
No, you want dad credit. I know what you want.
Fucking thing sucks.
Your apology.
Like you fix shit at your house and no one gives a shit.
Right.
You're like, look at
Oh,
me.
thanks. You're supposed to do that.
Right. Also,
I still did it.
when you clean up and you're not supposed to, like you clean the fuck out of your place or the bathroom.
Right. You got to make a big show of it.
And then no one's like, oh, thanks for doing that.
Right.
And you're just like, look at me, I'm the savior of cleaning.
Yeah. You guys won't die from diseases now.
Yeah. And they're like,
Whatevs.
I'm like, I've told everybody, you can get a lot out of me. I'm like a golden retriever. All you have to do is
Yeah.
be like, man, you did that really good.
Yeah,
I'd be
just
like,
give just
for
pat
real?
our head. Just
For
give me
real,
a
dude?
pat on the head.
He thinks I'm good at this. I'm gonna do more of it on my own time.
Yeah.
So I don't know where to go. We had a hurricane come through, so we didn't have an episode last week.
Hurricane Ian.
Well, we had Hurricane Ian Ziering, which we said.
I refuse to say it properly.
Well, we were talking about it would suck to have a name that is the name of a natural disaster that ruined like
I know.
part of the country's life.
A lot of poor Katrinas out there that are like, I didn't do it.
A lot of Sandys not going by Sandy anymore. Like
Right.
they're like, I'm Sandra.
Hurricane Sandy.
I go by Sandra
And-
now. Since
Okay.
2018, I go by Sandra.
Right. I would just change it altogether.
Yeah, it's not a good name to begin with. And that's the thing. If they're gonna do hurricane names, it should be like the worst ones. We should be starting with like antiquated ones, like Phyllis,
Yeah.
Gertrude,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, I think it should be something else.
Nigel,
I don't know. What's something we could all hate?
Todd,
We all hate together.
Todd.
Heart disease. Hurricane
Right.
heart disease.
That really is what it should
Hurricane
be.
cancer.
Hurricane tax.
They'll be like, they died of what? Hurricane cancer.
Hurricane school shooter.
Guess that's kind of confusing. Yeah. Some mass shooting. Hurricane mass shooting.
Right.
The devastation is out of control.
Hurricane,
Got
or just name it. We were talking about just name it like Hitler
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
bunch of
There we go.
Hitlers.
That's a good one.
or Pol Pot.
Yeah, just the next season started up again.
People sleep on Pol Pot. That guy killed a lot of people.
Right? There's a lot of good ones out there.
Shout out to Cambodia.
Yeah.
Our Cambodian listeners.
Yeah. Charles Taylor in Liberia. Piece of shit.
Sure. That sounds like it's real.
It is. Look it up.
I know. I bet it is, but it's like I'm so dumb with this stuff that I just was like,
I don't know
dude,
where
I
I
pulled
pulled
out
that.
Pol Pot.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's up?
That's pretty good. Felt like I had to match it.
Well, Stalin really is like kind of leader in the clubhouse.
Hurricane Stalin.
Hitler gets more credit. Saddam, Osama.
Sure, yeah.
We got a lot of hate.
We could have a list.
Historically,
Maybe we
Genghis
should
Khan?
do that. Maybe we should do that. Let's petition. Who came up with that? Who do we talk to get we'll petition, we'll have a list of 1,000 names.
I know who we
Be
talked
like,
to.
Use these instead.
Super easy guy to get to. Byron
My
Allen.
daughter Katrina her life is devastated.
Byron Allen. You know who that is?
I thought that was a pants company.
I think he was a comic at one point. He does a show called Comics Unleashed, where it's the joke of all comedians when you go on the show. He just gives you the first sentence of a setup to a bit you do, and you have to pretend like it's
Right.
Like you're really
like every late night show there is.
yeah, but like it's even more like out there.
Oh,
like
just on the nose.
Yeah.
Just whatever.
And so every famous comic's like gone through that show, and he just makes bank because it's syndicated. He doesn't have to pay them anything. He owns the Weather Channel.
I don't think the Weather Channel names the storms though.
Here's how they leverage it. A, black owned. So you hate BLM if you don't listen to us. And B,
Okay. A black guy owns the Weather Channel?
Byron Allen. He's suing McDonald's for not advertising on the channels of Weather Channel and other stuff he owns on TV because they didn't do enough black people advertising. You know how, and all he's doing is leveraging that he's black.
Wow.
Isn't that
I'm
interesting?
still taken aback by a black guy owning the Weather Channel.
Right. You don't think about it. I only think
That's not racist. It's just I didn't
no
picture. You picture your
It
dad.
seems very corporate and almost faceless first, right?
Right.
It seems like a conglomerate channel would own it.
Yeah, it's one of the most straightforward, you would think.
And
channels.
then he, what's it called? And then he's a
Fake
guy that's
weather.
super rich, makes huge deals, but isn't as famous as he should be.
I like the pizza guy. Who's the pizza guy? Herman Cain.
Godfather's Pizza,
Yeah, there you go.
the worst pizza I've ever had.
Yeah.
I liked him as a presidential candidate, by the way.
Sure, he was fun.
Yeah, he's just not a cool hang.
Okay, so no, wait. Well, my mom might know somebody.
At the Weather Channel?
No, at NOAA.gov.
Yeah, but we're gonna leverage on them.
I mean, we need to know a politician.
No, all we're gonna do is go. We're not gonna report
It's true. That's all we are going to
the
do.
names of your hurricanes. We'll just make our own and report it that way. And they go, okay, we'll do whatever you want.
Who? Oh, the Weather Channel guy.
Yeah, you just muscle them. What is fucking meteorologist nerds gonna fight back?
They're not going to be like,
They're gonna give that side. They're gonna.
we're not going to report the hurricanes.
No, we're gonna just report them in the name we want anyway. So you better just let's work together. Let's help each other. All right, we're sticking with a mini episode.
It's kind of,
We only
yeah.
have 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of, that's kind of dangerous. That's something that they probably could get sued for, changing the names.
No, they're
Confusing.
gonna bully. Weather Channel's gonna basically be a lobbyist bully.
No, but I'm saying whoever's in charge of making the names will say, you can't do that. It endangers public safety.
And then they go, the fuck we can't. We're the Weather Channel. We're still gonna report it.
And they'll go, well, we'll talk to the FCC and shut your shit down.
Bullshit. I'm black. Why would you do that?
Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind. My
See,
bad. My
that's
bad.
the backup defense
My
of
bad.
everything. And then you make a fake PR blast. I'm sorry! About how the government controlled meteorologist thing hates black people.
Oh, okay.
See, you got to play the game,
And then you
dog.
could do your Alex Jones thing.
Oh, black people control the weather. It's not the Jews anymore. Let's see. With the hurricane, I want to talk about the marathon I finished, and I'm going to put
You
that
keep saying marathon.
26.2 sticker on my car.
How far did you actually go?
I walked most of it because I had huge blisters that were
That's
killing
not
me.
what I asked you. I said,
Oh, I did the whole thing. I completed it.
You did 26.2 miles?
Yeah, dude. I told you.
You said
Sunday.
you only did 10.
No. I got to 10 miles, and I was like, "This is a dumb idea.
Oh,
I should quit."
congratulations. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I was like shuffling around while
You were
before
walking
the
around
Bucks
like a
game.
grandpa.
Right. My hip and hamstring hurt. My feet
Oh,
really
okay.
hurt.
Well, that's good.
I had to wear slides over here. That's how bad it hurt.
Yeah. All right.
I wore slides to church the next day.
Going to hell.
Well, I just look like I need church more than anybody in the room.
I don't give a shit.
Let's see. So I've got some thoughts about that later because it's a longer story. But I did it, and
Religion?
I just completed it. Like I
the
got a
marathon.
pass fail. I just passed it.
Right.
But I want to talk
Walking
about
on your hands and knees, diarrhea down your legs.
I want to talk
How
about.
long did it take, though, real quick?
Oh, it was like, I walked a lot of it, so it was like 7 hours. It was
Holy
yeah.
fucking hell.
Well, look, old man stubbornism, where you go, okay, I wanted to do this thing
Stubbornness.
that's really dumb, but I want to just finish it to finish it, right?
Sure.
And then you get about halfway in, you're like, I don't want to have to do this again. I don't want to have to start over, find another day to do this year. I wasn't doing anything that night anyway,
A half marathon.
I did it last year. That was the goal last year.
What are you going to do next year? 2 marathons?
I don't have to keep putting a running thing on there. I
turn
just
it-
put it on there because it was like one of those things. It's easily achievable. Like if I had to walk it, right? And then it was one of those things that I don't want to do it, but I know it'll be good for me afterward to at least work up to it, to train for that, or like
To
just
talk
to
about on the podcast?
yeah, or do something that's really difficult that you hate that I can bitch about later.
Right. Yeah, that's good. That's actually good dad fodder.
I've got a good riff about running that I'll save for another episode.
You
but
didn't save any of the... So wait, real
I
quick.
and I try to record content.
You were calling people on FaceTime.
Yes.
You said I was number... Well, how far
You
down
were
the list
two.
was I? I
You
was
were
number
number
2.
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's poop.
You're the shit, dude.
Thank you. All right, well, turn it around.
So I what's it called?
give a shit.
When I did
Use
that
that one a lot.
when I did the half marathon last year, I go, okay, I make a game out of working out, and I try to see if I can think of a joke to kind of record to post on social as comedy content. That's not just stand-up clips for me. And so it gets my mind off of running because running is the worst thing of all time, like jogging long distance.
It's boring.
It gives me like a Wordle kind of puzzle in my head to think about. Okay, if I say this, you're trying to kind of write.
It's good to think. It's good for thinking.
Yeah, even if I didn't actually record like Saturday night, like I didn't mean to, at least it got my mind off of doing it. But it was one of those things where I go, oh, I could just FaceTime people while I'm taking walking.
It's not
breaks.
bad. Yeah, it's not a bad gimmick.
And then I can ask them for motivation was the thing I was going to ask everybody. Like I thought of that after I called you. Like everybody give me motivation. And it was like the weirdest shit.
Yeah.
Like comedian John Jacobs, friend of the program, MTV's own, Netflix's own, the Prince of Washington, D.C.
That one's for Jacob. I really took a long time to think about that one.
I go, well, you got to give me some motivation. We're just kind of fucking around. He's like, just know that no one will ever love you. And then we both fucking hysterically laughed for like a minute because it was so quick and so.
But I mean, that's the end point. That's as bad as it gets.
Yeah, and I thought about it in a video, a whole clip of videos.
It cuts.
It would be funny. Yeah, it would be a good cut. But I forgot that when you do the screen record button, and then I'd FaceTime, you have to do another part once the FaceTime connects with the other person. You have to do a setting to record that audio.
Okay.
So I have all the video, but no actual audio from those videos.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Go. All right.
Wait, hold on. Last thing. With hurricanes.
Nobody.
I thought back to Irma. We were doing the podcast then, 2017.
Right.
And you and I both, and I had like a weird kind of flashback memory to how pissed we were about Irma.
Yeah.
How it got sensationalized way over where it needed to be.
Yeah, same thing that just happened.
Same thing. It's heading right for Tampa, hits the R2 button, Jude button, goes right south.
Sarasota.
It hits Sarasota, hits Fort Myers. And what makes us mad is everybody's like,
I do that?
Go get supplies. The city shut down a lot of shit pretty early, which I thought was weird. The state also did an emergency evacuation. Look, if there's a hurricane coming, the people that stay, they're just like conks, Florida conks. They don't give a fuck.
It's not that. For one thing, everybody can't leave, for one thing. And if you're not in a flood zone, really, you just got to hunker down and hope a tree doesn't fall on you.
Right. And
like people are like, oh, you stayed? It's like, where am I going to go? To the other coast where it could hit there too, and then it chases you up the East Coast.
Right.
And you're just driving around, and then you got to drive back through. Like, what are you going to do?
A lot of people went to Orlando from Tampa.
You know how big these things are?
During both hurricanes, and then they got fucked in Orlando big time.
Yeah.
So,
common story.
Really try to have intuition on that, because once I saw the path going south, like I thought it was going to go, like Tuesday night, I left my family.
I mean,
but
like, also,
we're good. I'm out.
They do want to show you the gnarliest stuff on TV. So, like, remember that. Like, most of it is not necessarily like that. The flooding is legit.
We got to keep your eyeballs on here so Byron Allen can sell more ads. Right?
Byron Allen.
Right? And then the other thing I want to say is if it really is coming your way, natural disaster-wise, you need supplies. I learned this in COVID, too. And I remember this rule in my life.
You're just making things worse right now.
No. Remember when toilet paper went out during COVID?
Yeah, you
lockdown?
know why? It's because people get on a microphone and say, you need supplies.
No.
Government's coming for your toilet paper.
Look, we're the truth tellers here. Look, we never lie on this show. But my tip really is, and this is more for us to remember too, is like, go to the hood. Go to a hood gas station.
Yeah.
You'll get every supply you need.
Also, there's less traffic.
Oh, there's
normally
no people that are scared don't go to the hood gas station to buy supplies.
No.
And it's like
I love the hood gas station.
Every time there's a hurricane coming or the COVID lockdown or whatever it was, anytime I needed to go somewhere and get like toilet paper, I was like, I bet this hood gas station that's scary as shit that probably sells meth outside, in the outside bathroom.
Right.
The gas
Separate
station.
Entity.
I bet it's got toilet paper, and sure enough, it
has the world's shittiest toilet paper.
It'll be expensive, and it'll never come in a pack.
Right,
it'll always
individually
be the roll,
wrapped.
Yeah, with the tissue over it.
Right.
So yeah,
it's usually emergency toilet paper.
All right, we're gonna have to tease how you make that
toilet paper.
No, that cheddar if you're a chick using OnlyFans, but not having to show your vag or any of that stuff. or your face.
Right. But you might make more money.
You definitely make more money, and no one really cares anymore if that's how you make money. But there's a lot of chicks that could be making some side money.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start ending the show like this.
It's over.
At least this one.
Hey, I like this episode.
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I had fun.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Curmudgeon.